Why am I getting leads but none of them are converting? Is that a question that you have ever asked yourself in business? You've spent all this time, money, resources, you've done everything the gurus tell you should do, you've been relentlessly visible, you've been consistent, you've been dedicated, and it's working. You started generating all these absolutely lovely leads. So why aren't the buggers buying from you? How very dare they? Well, I want to talk to you today about how you can change that, because it's really easy to feel frustrated or demoralised when you're working so hard to create these opportunities, and yet somehow people then just can't seem to see the opportunity for themselves, or even worse, they ghost you. How frustrating does that feel? Now, the key thing to bear in mind here is there is a lot of aversion and avoidance when it comes to sales. So often just the word sales immediately makes people think about sleazy, pushy, estate agents, used car salesmen, all that kind of stuff. And in my experience, what I find is that people are so obsessed really with not coming across as too pushy, as too salesy. But so often what that leads to is going too far the other way. It leads to this almost complete avoidance of having a conversation about sales, or wanting to follow up with people and wanting to actually help them reach that decision to buy. But you have to put just as much effort and dedication and consistency into the sales element of your business as you do into the marketing. If you're in business, you are in sales. Like it or not, it's something you really need to get good at. But the beautiful thing is, you do not have to become pushy. You don't have to become manipulative. You don't have to become aggressive and unwelcome to be good at sales. The best salespeople are people who are just very natural, very relaxed, very consistent, very comfortable, and very easy to deal with. The biggest thing for you to remember here is all you're trying to do is help somebody make a decision to buy something from you because you have the solution to a problem. You want to help someone buy something that is going to help them, that's going to bring them joy, that's going to help them solve a problem. It's a beautiful win-win for both of you. So if you find yourself backing away from the whole sales element, the first thing you need to do is bear in mind you're not trying to sell at or sell to, you're not trying to manipulate, you're trying to help someone to buy something they really want and need. Now, the very first step to improving your conversion rate is improving your sales process. Now again, I know sales process immediately sounds like computer says no, robotic and pushy. The only thing a sales process is, it's you at your best. It's essentially a template so that you can follow the same process every single time with every single prospective customer, so that that process becomes something that's really natural, that's really comfortable, that's really warm, and that's actually quite relaxed. So it's not about pushy sales at all. So if you can think back to a conversation or a sequence that you had with a perfect client where everything just went brilliantly, it's really thinking back over those conversations. How did you set them up? How many calls or meetings did you send information? Did you receive information? What kind of questions did you ask? What did you do to draw out all the best information from the prospective customer? And what you're looking to do is turn that into a template. So you're constantly repeating these steps that help you emulate you at your best. They help you convey your value. They help you show how you can actually help. And they help you persuade that wonderful client to actually buy from you. Now, I can't give you all the detail about how to build a sales process today because it's a really meaty process. But what I would say is you can chip away at it piece by piece. Just develop it and evolve it. A couple of crucial tips I would give you as you go along, though, is make sure your sales process involves you confidently explaining your value, explaining the impact that you will have, and doing so in a way that gives the customer confidence that you can really help them, and confidence in your price. If you are nervous, wobbly, uncertain when you talk about price, then that will convey to the client that you're not confident about helping them. So be confident when you talk about price. And the other couple of things you can do is make sure You always ask them if they would like to buy from you. A lot of people avoid this. They leave the onus to the customer. If they want it, they will tell me. Why is that their job to tell you? Please make their life easier. Always ask somebody if they would like to go ahead, if they'd like to do business with you. Again, it's not pushy. You're helping them. You're driving the conversation. You're not pushing them into a corner. You can do it in a relaxed, natural way. But if you ask the question, then at least you both know where you stand. And then what you can also think about is, if you get one of those replies along the lines of, I need some time to think about it, I need to talk it through with XYZ, don't assume that means they're not interested. Guess what? They probably want some time to think about it because everyone's too damn busy. So just agree with them at the time how and when to follow up. So you stay in control at that moment rather than then being out of control and having no clue how and when you are supposed to follow up with them. So those are my big tips for today. Think about it as helping someone to buy rather than selling at them. Build a really clear process of you at your best. Make sure you always ask people if they would like to go ahead, and then keep control over what happens next and agree a very clear step. Now, if this is all still sounding a little bamboozling, or if you know you're halfway there, but you just know there's ways you could get better and you could really increase that conversion rate, so all those lovely leads will turn into clients, get in touch with me and let me help you build a fantastic sales process that brings more customers into your business and helps you create lots more lovely, happy customers out there too. What's not to love?